Hi guys, as I promised that I'll send a video explaining how the spikes works, how they catch the spikes most of the guys. So in this video I'll just try to be quickly and explain so that it does not chow a lot of space, because it takes time to send those videos, so it's irritating. So okay guys, this is how they catch spike those guys. It doesn't matter which indicators they're advertising, whatever. There's a lot of indicators that you can code and use on your graph, but all of them, the key to forex, or the key to making profit and consistent profit, is patience. So you need to be patient. Any strategy does work. The problem is patience. Most of the people, they fail to be patient when they are doing this thing. So okay, I'm also looking at VIX 75 now. Wow, I was on a short buy because I was trying to recover another loss. Okay guys, so here we go. I did close the position early. Now I see it continues going up, but it's fine. So as I've said, that there's a lot of opportunities, there's a lot of money in the market. So look guys, so with the spikes, this is how they catch it. You see, they use indicators, so it's almost the same indicators, similar indicators that we are using, just that they use them different, or they use different indicators. But whatever indicator that you can use, sometimes you get bent. It's the same as that one in a strategy. At times we make a lot of profit. You see, like here, as it goes up like this, we're going to make profit. And the other thing again, if you check here, you're going to get bent. Okay, let's say you have entered somewhere, it went up and up and up, and somewhere you get bent on, not even bent, because that wick is very small. So maybe it was like on the first 2 seconds it happened. So okay, so for spikes, this is what they do. They wait for, like, a perfect timing for spikes. It's when you wait for the first drop. So let's say it's this one. So it has been going up for a long time, you see. So it first dropped, there's a first drop. After the first drop, that's when you enter a spike. You do yourself. So if you get the first drop, you sell. So mostly the spikes doesn't happen once. That's why even during the day, if you have noticed, I said to you that first spike there, it was not convincing because it was very small. So the small spikes, usually when it's a small spike, it's going to continue spiking again. Like here, it was just the first small spike. And as you can see on our indicators here, okay, let's just check the Bollinger Band. Look where they are. So this spike, it happened, but it never reached the middle one. So usually when it didn't pass the middle one, it will always continue to spike down. So usually they wait for opportunities like this where it spike and doesn't go further down. Then they enter their cells and wait. So you'll get it. Like here, you see, if you have entered there, you're going to get your nice cell there. So you enter your positions, maybe let's say 2 positions.
I'm gonna get you a whip, I'ma buy you a grip, and you know how much I'm zipper too. Calling to back, I'm in. You calling to back, I'm in. You calling to back, and lava Jimali, and lava ya peppermint. Zelani Sango Malasha Dinsholo, Pelam Davona Misholo. Calling Kisaman Kongola Numzela in Guasu, Zenehubuka Matolola. Man got telling the Kayas and Famba was Sigus and Boyan and Bundu. My name and Combela Tolo, Vanova Chicona, when I'm calling man. Lano da Fuka Malamba, and Karela Fukas and Chevy Mazambani. Lava can get a Malanda, Trapish, Tonga Sakura Malanga. Life here, Tika, sometimes with a chain. Fukunga Timin, I'm with the giant. I'm a stand of city and the shine. Varishi Lungu, no pain, no gain. Metabuluka Panana Bombon, Kisame Hansim and Zola, your God. Wevale Hansim, Dabzola, your God. Pull out the trigger, my blow. Send me the money, Kusuka Leka, Neriman, Tabu Yunga Cho. I'm gonna get you a whip, I'ma buy you a grip, and you know how much I'm zipper too. Calling to back, I'm in. You calling to back, I'm in. You calling to back, and lava Jimali, and lava ya peppermint. Calling to back, I'm in. You calling to back, I'm in. You calling to back, and lava Jimali, and lava ya peppermint. Send me the money, Kusuka kusuka leka nirimani ntabuyunga cho. I'm gonna get you a whip, I'ma buy you a crib, and you know I'ma times it by two. Hey, Kalen Shupeka man, Kalen Shupeka man, Kalen Shupeka, lava Jimale man, lava ya peppermint. Suzuka Kashevan Butisa Kaya Mina Wagunjimaru Kashewe, Tanga Tawe, city driver, my polo, my chassis when I was fambine. Life is a journey on the road, you go stumble. People will hate you and hope that you fumble. Ngakova bona baknika kuchankor kwana man, amabona mashango. Nigga nishitulu mensa mans, banu bakutala bani venga ban lava hands. Fike na shikibo shasha kutababona bani kisamela me utabatwa baku matare hands. Fike mangelos, Kalen famba men famba makilos. Amesiki vatari bakiyo, mena shtima ishona sha ino ndama mamilio. Tepi wafana ho kilo, sama basi minase no reload. Anitangi no kilo. Sembi semani kusuka leka nirimani ntabuyunga cho. I'm gonna get you a whip, I'ma buy you a crib, and you know I'ma times it by two. Hey, Kalen Shupeka man, Kalen Shupeka man, Kalen Shupeka, lava Jimale man, lava ya peppermint. Kalen Shupeka man, Kalen Shupeka man, Kalen Shupeka, lava Jimale man, lava ya peppermint. Sembi semani kusuka leka nirimani ntabuyunga cho. I'm gonna get you a whip, I'ma buy you a crib, and you know I'ma times it by two. Hey, Kalen Shupeka man, Kalen Shupeka man, Kalen Shupeka, lava Jimale man, lava ya peppermint.
But still it was not at the bottom even with the indicators, then we can enter. But the problem, as I've said, is that sometimes, but it doesn't happen always. That's why after a spike you need to wait. That's why I say you can enter like with that 1 minute. You can wait for the candle to open, then you can enter. You can take 2 1 minute candlesticks, then you're out. Then here it did spike down, you see it continues spiking down and spiking down. Let's look at another one. Let's get that was crash 500. Let's check for boom. Okay, let's check. Let's see boom. Hurry up. Okay, for boom, yes, like now you see this is another opportunity. So let's just go back a little bit. Okay, here we go. You see, here's your first spike. It spiked up. It's still not at the end of this, so it's still in the middle between your lines for these ones. It spiked and you can enter your buys. It continues spiking, you see. So as it reaches the top, check your indicators, they become oversold. Just check it when it spikes. You'll see what I'm talking about. Your indicators, it won't go immediately to the overbought or oversold. Understand? So that's the thing. So even here it spiked, it went up. After going up, then it stopped. It was on overbought. You can close your positions, take your profit. Again here it spiked. There was a first spike. You enter your buys, then it continues spiking. You see, then it spiked again, as you can see. Then you were on overbought, then that's when you can exit. Same thing here. You see, it spiked, first spike. After the first spike, you can enter your buys, then boom, it spiked again. It was on overbought. That's how it goes now. So usually the first spike, it won't go to an overbought. If it goes to an overbought, just know that it was the last spike. So there are times where it happens where you won't get the next spike. You get like one spike like this one. So if you get the first spike, check this. If your candles they go, usually your stop loss should be, because for spikes is good because you can have a stop loss. So if it spike up, if it spike like this one, it's booming up. After it spiked, then you can buy. Then if it reverses, put your stop loss at the end of the first spike, because if it crosses that one, you know that it's invalid. So we've got this one, like it just spiked, a very big spike. You see, this one was a very big spike, very huge, you see, because it's almost on top there. Then it was already on the overbought. Then you can leave this one. Then this one, it spiked, as you can see. It was just somewhere in the middle stuck. Then you can buy just like that. You see, if your stop loss is there, you get it. It didn't reach that. It didn't reach the bottom. You see. So that's the thing. So it's almost the same thing. So, but here's the thing. the reason why I don't like this these spikes now is because the reason why I don't like spikes is because for small accounts they are not good, because sometimes, like, let's say let's get one example. Okay, like here you see you get your first spike, then you enter your buys, then it doesn't spike. It takes some time to come this for a $10 account, and you've got 2 positions that are open. From year to year you might find that each position is almost $5 and you've already blown your account, you see. So that's the problem. Or by the time it gets here, one position is closed. When it's spiked up, it doesn't even recover you see, it doesn't even recover the loss that you have. So that's the problem. Although here it did continue to spiking up, but usually it doesn't spike like either way it's fine, you can recover depending to the condition of the market. Here you see it was the nice one, you see, it spiked, you entered your buys, it continues spiking, you see. So another one here, it spiked just like that. So if you will trade spikes, so if everyone have confirmed in the group that you have got an account that it's at least maybe $30 or $50 now, then we can start trading spikes, because you need to also check the direction. You need to check your you need to have your trend lines. You need to have your support and resistance, so that we understand what we are talking about. So that's the thing, so that we don't blow accounts now. And the other thing again, with spikes again, with the direction, if you have checked your direction, that's why I always say check the long-term direction of the market, then put your support and resistance. That helps sometimes to that if you have got if it takes time to spike down, we always know that we are going to recover that loss. So that's the thing. Thanks guys. We'll talk more on the group, so I'm just trying to put this video to be like very short.